So we are seeing more and more proof that this is actually a Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, and more proof comes out every day. This is another church. This one is in Kogi State. It's a Cherubim and Seraphim church in location called Ejigba, Yaba, West Local Government area of Kogi State. It was said that on their Sunday service, these bandits raided the church, kidnapped the pastor, the wife, and the church people. You know, some members who were on ground at the time. This video is basically a tour of the church after the event happened, and as you can see, the person making this video was trying to show us how bad this was. You know, they came into this church that was situated somewhere in a bush area and didn't really touch anything. They just basically, you know, took away the pastor, the wife, and if you can see some of the properties of the church people, their slippers, you know, and all that. Some left their purse and all of that. They just took away these people and went away. And the next thing now, which is, as we know how they operate, they will start calling the families of these people and start demanding for 20 million, 50 million, 100 million for ransom for these people. And this is so bad. We've seen a lot of cases where the families of these people, most of them are poor, because this church is not even a church that looks like wealthy people attend. They're all poor people. And they'll be asking for this outrageous amount of money. Where do they expect these people to get this money to pay? Where do they expect them to get? So it's just so bad. It's so bad. People there are still saying that this is not Christian genocide. I'm afraid they are just lying to themselves. And most of those people are the Arewa stakeholders, Arewa leaders who are trying to propagate these lies. At this point, there's nothing else that poor people can do in this country if not to kneel down and send their prayers to God, because that's the only way that we can be saved. God really has to intervene, because we don't know what the politicians are doing. We don't know what our governments are doing to try to settle these things. A lot of incidents are showing that these people are either working with them or they are nonchalant about the whole situation, because let's face it doesn't affect the rich people. It doesn't affect these politicians, these government stakeholders, because they have the money, they have the security, you know, and this thing is just targeted to poor people. Such a shame.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Ẹ wo, èmi kàn hide ni o. Inú church kan ti gbéyàn ní Ejigba yẹn nílé. Inú church yẹn ni. Òkè ibi tán gbà lọ lélẹ̀. Ẹ wo ibi tán gbà lọ. Inú church yẹn ni o. Ibi tán ti jíyàn gbé l'Ejigba. Òun lẹ̀ ń wò yìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbà wá o. Ẹ gbà wá o, inú church yẹn ni o. Bàbá Orlando. That is bàbá tó jẹ́ head of this church. Bàbá yẹn náà gbé lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbà wá o. Inú church yẹn ni. Kò sí nǹkan nínú ilé báyìí. Ẹ ti rí. Inú church yẹn ni o. Inú church tán ti jíyàn gbé ni. Ẹ ti rí. Ẹ ti rí. Ẹ wo, àwọn èèyàn wà nínú church. Ẹ ti rí. Ẹ rí, wọ́n ti pa speaker, wọn pa anything. Ó dàbí pé ibi tán gbà jáde ni. Ẹ ti rí àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ ti rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Àfi k'Ọlọ́run gbà wá ni o. Àfi k'Ọlọ́run gbà wá ni.